Hi everyone. I'm going to try and explain to you how we make the basic foundation of the never ending card. Um, so like this. So I'm going to tell you how to make the structure, the foundation of it, and then we can do it together by watching the video. So what you need is cardstock, that is a little thick paper, so something over 150 GSM should be good. We need two of those because we need a 6 by 6 square from both of these. So there are two ways to go about this never ending card. Either you go by the pre-cut measurements that Deepika had sent you, that is two 6 by 6 squares. I will put everything in the video, so just look at that. So either you can go by that, or if you want to make your own custom size, then you just need two equal squares, and then I'll tell you how to figure out how to make the inner panels for those. So basically, I have these two cardstocks. This time I'm taking green. Last time I had taken white base. And you need some thinner paper, letter size paper, but this time I have used some colored paper. You can use a contrasting to this, or you can use, since I'm using a green, I will try to use these, the leftovers from the previous one. So this is very addictive, and yeah, let's see where we go with this. So first I'm going to make two 6 by 6 cuts. So here is my cutting board. I'm going to make two 6 by 6 cuts. So this whole thing is 5.5 inches. Okay, so that's not enough. So let me see if I have a scale here. Right, so you'll just need a basic pencil to make the initial marking. So this is my letter size sheet, and I'm going to make a 6-inch mark on this. Let's see, or let's do this. I'll make a custom size. So let me see how much this is. This is 8.5. So I'll make a 8.5 inch square this time, so we can cover the custom size squares as well. So we need to make 8.5 inch square. I'm going to make a mark here, and same mark I'll make midway, and then I will try to join these two to make a straight line, right? And then I'll make a cut on this line, and the second one will be easy. I'll just put this one over this, and then I don't need to measure. Right, so let's make that cut. So I'm going to align, there is a wire on my cutter here in the center. There is a wire here. So I'm going to align that wire with the pencil line. Okay, so that seems right. I'm going to hold this down and make a cut. And I have a leftover from here. Okay, so the same size I'm going to cut from this one. Right, so I have my two 8.5 by 8.5 inch squares now. So basically you need, you will either have a 6 by 6 square or your own custom size. And now this is the basic foundation that we need. After this, it's very simple. First we'll make a half cut between these two. Okay, so I'm going to make a half of the 8.5 square. So 8.5 square का half होता है 4.25. So 4.25 inches cut I have to make. So I have aligned it with 4.25 on my cutting board here, right? Both, and try to make it straight, and then hold it down and cut. You can make a mark with your pencil, and then you can make your own cuts with a scissor if you want. I have a cutting board, so it's easier for me. So these are the two 4.25 by 8.5 from the 8.5 square, 8.5 inch square. Okay, so I'm making two more with the second piece. So again, I'm going to align it with 4.25 on my cutting board. And I'm going to make the cut. So I have my 4 panels. Now cutting board aside, now we have to make the basic foundation for this. But before that, we need to make some crease marks so that it's easier for us to use this once we are done pasting them together. So what I'm going to do is, this is my creaser, but you can very easily just fold your panels and that will be it. So for the 4.25, the half will be 2.25. So I'm going to make a crease at 2.25. 2.25. And that's my crease. I'm going to turn it around because my panel is a little bit large. So I'm going to turn it around and finish the crease. So that's my 1/2 crease. Longitudinal, that is lengthwise, fold it in half. That's why I made that crease. Lengthwise, fold in half. Now, what is the quarter of 4.25? Not the quarter of 4.25, because this is the 8.5 side. So we need to make quarter creases for this. We don't need the half crease, we need the quarter creases. So the quarter of this will again be 2.25. So I'm going to make one crease on this end, and I'm going to make one crease on this end. So this is my panel, and I'm going to do the same with the remainder 4 panels. So we have made 2.25 inch creases. For your 6 inches, you will make a crease at, this will be 6 and this will be 3. So we'll make a crease at 1.5 and then 1.5, 1.5. That's the creases you need to make. So I'm going to do all 4. So 2.25, 2.25, and then 2.25. So basically it's just, you just need to know your square dimensions, and then you can make quarters of that. And that's it. So that's my second one. I'm going to do the remainder 2 and I'll be back. So now I have all the 4 panels creased. Okay, so now I'm going to paste them together. So for that, 2 panels will be placed like this, the cut in the middle lengthwise, and the other 2 panels will be placed like this, the cut widthwise, like that. And then we just need to paste all these 4 corners together. That's it. That's your basic foundation. So the quarter squares that we made on all 4 corners, we need to paste the panels here in between so we can open them. Okay, so let me do that. So I have placed my 2 lengthwise panels here. Then I'm going to generously put my glue on all the 4 corners. So with the glue stick, I need to do very generously because it tends to come off with the cardstock. But yeah, just do it generously and you should be good. That's it. So now very carefully, so remember this is glued side, so don't put your hands there. And this is longitudinal. Now widthwise, I'm going to paste this panel on top of these squares, so we have to align them properly. Here is how I align like this, not to move it. And then, okay, it's easier to do one by one. So first align these corners with one panel and then paste it there. So that's completely aligned. So I'm going to press it to stick it together, and I'm not going to move this for a while. I mean, not going to put them apart for a while, okay? And then just keep your hand here, put the second panel in, align it properly, and then your corner will align itself, and you're done on the top. So same thing at the bottom. Okay, so since this is now glued together, this won't move much, so I'll just align here. That's it, and this is done. So make sure you're aligning it properly. I have made a little mistake, but that should be okay. We are fine. This is my foundation for this panel. Okay, so my foundation is ready. Now what we need to do is just use the creases and fold the card open. So the opening is always in the middle. So this is my crease, first crease. I'm going to fold it the other way and just use my fingers, and that's one side. Do the other side. Now I'm going to fold this whole thing this way, the whole thing. Okay, so basically just use all the creases to make all your folds again, and you should be good. First the whole thing, then the individual panels, and we should be good. Okay, and then we will fold it all the way. Right? So this is one. Now we will fold this part and this part. Right? So the creases need to be made precisely. Just make sure. So this is a thick paper, so my fingers are not doing the trick. So I'm just pressing with the edge of my creaser. You can use a ruler and you can press it that way. Okay, this is side one. Open and fold the back panel inwards. This is side two. I will put it in the same orientation where I started. Then I'll open this and push these side panels behind. This is side three, and then this is my, if I open this and push this behind, this is my side four, and I'm back to where I started. So once I open this, I will be back to where I started. So I'll push these inside behind. So side one, side two, these need to be pushed behind. Remember the flaps. Okay, this is side two. Side three, push the flaps behind, and then side four, push the flaps behind. So now we need to figure out the panel sizes. So I'm going to use my ruler. So we need to remember our dimensions now. This is 8.5. We have cut half of that, 4.25, 4.25. Then we have creased half of that, 2.125, and 2.125. Okay, so either go by the measurements or just use your ruler and measure. So this is okay, so this is 2.25, right? So this, if I want to measure the rectangle in the middle, 2.25 by this will be 4.5, right? So 4.5 and 4.25 and 2.125. Or if it's easier for you with centimeters, use that. So this is 10.75 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. So what I need is, I need to keep some space on this side and some space on this side, maybe 0.25 centimeters space, and then I'm going to cut a panel that will fit here. Either measure and then subtract 0.5 centimeters from this measurement and this measurement and cut your panels with those dimensions. So that will go for all of your sizes, all of the custom sizes or the 6 by 6 inch square ones, everything. You measure this area where you need to stick your stick your colored paper, and then subtract 0.5 centimeters from both the sides, and then center your panel here. Like I have this a little white paper here, so I'm going to cut it here 0.25. okay, I'll cut 0.25. I'll subtract 0.25 from here, 0.25 from here. That will make it 0.5. So if you're getting confused, simple, just measure this length and width and minus 0.5 centimeters from both and cut your panels accordingly. So we will need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these rectangles for this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the small squares for this first side of the card. Similarly, when I open to the second side, I'm going to measure the same thing, and it so happens that it has the same thing. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles here, or you can have one full square here. So that's up to you. Either have 4 rectangles here or 2 squares. And then this will always be squares. Cool? So this, and then next side will be this. So this one you can keep a square because it's not going to show anywhere else. So just keep 2 squares here. It will be easier for you. And then 1 square, 1 rectangle, 1 square this side, 1 rectangle, 1 square, 1 rectangle, 1 square this side. And then the fourth side is simple. You can have 2 squares or 4 rectangles and 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So that's how you make the basic foundation for the never-ending card. Please do let me know if you need any assistance or if you have any questions about this.